Hello and welcome to Formula First TV. Round 1 of the 2015-2016 HiQ Formula First Championship kicks off at Manfeild in the Manawatu. All eyes will be on the 2015 Speed Sports Scholarship winner Liam Lawson this weekend as the world waits to see how the Auckland team will fare in the National Series.
Liam, how are you finding Formula First so far?
Really enjoyable. I've really learned heaps off the team and it's only been 4 rounds and I'm really enjoying the close competitive racing.
What are your goals for the season?
Hopefully to get top 5 and keep learning off the team.
Are you going to go for the Rookie Championship?
I hope so. I think there's only 2 of us, so should be close.
Good, thanks Liam.
Last year's champion, Michael Shepherd, will be again looking to show his pace this weekend and this season. We caught up with him to see how he's going to take back-to-back Formula First titles.
So with Michael Shepherd, the 2014-2015 Formula First champion, and he's already starting back to form now with pole position in the first race of the first round here at Manfeild. Michael, how has your preparation been going for the season?
Yeah, we didn't do any of the winter series, but we did practice day, and it didn't go that well. We tried a few different things in our engine, which didn't work at all. So I put all the old gear back in, and she's going pretty well, as you can tell from qualifying. So I'm pretty happy.
You're going to defend the championship again this year with stiff competition?
Yeah, I think King's going to be strong again. It's not about defending, it's about winning again. But I'm not sure how we'll go. We're just trying to take a relaxing year and try and sell the car.
Got any new developments on the car? Anything to give you that edge?
No, not really. It's just we're not quite as rusty as what we were last season, but we learned a couple of things at the end of last year which we've just carried on, so that's what we've done.
After qualifying had been run, it was Michael Shepherd who would start on pole for race 1, alongside Brodie McConkey and Bramwell King in third. The lights went out for race 1 and the next season of Formula First had finally started. Michael Shepherd led the early stages of the race, although the battle was on behind him as positions changed numerous times. Brooke Reeve then took over the lead, however a small mistake put him wide at Higgins, dropping down the order. He later recovered and was right back in contention until he and Chris Simon made contact at Pepsi, sending Reeve around and giving Simon a lead that he would carry till the checkered. Michael Shepherd and Brodie McConkey followed him home in second and third, while rookie Cameron Dance took fourth ahead of Craig Greenwood in fifth, Brooke Reeve recovering to sixth. Reeve's spin was not the only drama of the race. Ron Carter's engine expired early in the race and Elliot Andrews' new Scorpion race cars machine had mechanical issues and did not finish.
Well on Chris, that was your first winner in the first championship.
Yeah, it was good, thanks. Great to be running at the front and putting our number 28 on show. After a season with Valum last year and a few inconsistencies, it's nice to be racing at the front, the likes of Michael and Bramwell and Brodie.
Race 2 was a familiar sight, with Michael Shepherd again starting on pole alongside Brodie McConkey. However, Ron Carter would not start due to his engine failure in race 1. Shepherd's lead did not last as Brodie McConkey took the lead on lap 2. McConkey's lead was short-lived also as Brooke Reeve led lap 3, but again it did not last long before Bramwell Kings performed a stunning pass from 4th to 1st into Splash. The trend continued and Reeve passed King on the back straight. Drama struck Cameron Dance on lap 7 as his suspension failed and forced him to the pits, finishing a lap down. The race came down to a last lap drag to the finish, with King leading into the final corner, Reeve making a lunge out of Pepsi and nearly taking the win. However, King's momentum was enough to win it. Bramwell King turned around his race 1 penalty to win race 2 by a very small margin over Brooke Reeve, Michael Shepherd taking the final spot on the podium. Race 1 winner Chris Simon ended up 4th, with Brodie McConkey right behind him.
Elliot Andrew finished race 2 in 11th, and rookie Cameron Dance finished a lap down in last after his suspension failure. The front row of the grid for race 3 was again Michael Shepherd and Brodie McConkey. The early phases of the race were much closer than in race 2, with a train of 11 cars battling for glory. The massive train meant that passing was that much harder, although it didn't dampen the racing, with drivers going 4 wide into corners for majority of the race. While the minor positions changed every few corners, the lead group were waiting patiently for their chance to pounce. The waiting game didn't pay off, eventually handing the win to Shepherd.
Michael Shepherd, well done, returning to the championship. Pole's first win. How's it up there?
Yeah, it's just pretty close to a weekend. I mean, the head-win makes it pretty interesting for anyone out the front. To hold on for the win was pretty cool. We're not normally that strong at Manfeild. Certainly Taupo and Hampden Downs are our favourites, but yeah, we're to come away with the win.
And most of the other races were 3 wide. How was that?
Yeah, I think even on the second one today we were 4 wide, so it's pretty usual for Manfeild here. I mean, I think we saw it at the Grand Prix weekend last year, and yeah. I was at the front, I didn't know what was going on behind me, so probably good I didn't know.
Here's how the results looked like after the final race of the weekend. The closing race of the weekend was won by Michael Shepherd, followed by another second place for Brooke Reeve, with Bramwell King in third. Brodie McConkey and Chris Simon ended up in 4th and 5th, respectively. Now with all 3 races out of the way, here is how the championship standings look after round number 1. It's a familiar sight with Michael Shepherd leading, last year's rookie champ Brooke Reeve second, showing he is a true contender for the season. Chris Simon sitting in 3rd, with Brodie McConkey 4th and Bramwell King in 5th. That's all we have for round 1 of the 2015-2016 HiQ Formula First Championship, and don't forget to check out our sponsor HiQ Components. We'll see you next time.